Hey, thanks for stopping by the Friday Wrap. I'm Peet, she's Reet. Actually, I feel more like Johnny Cash.
Do you?
Well,
all of that.
A little blacked out today. Couldn't find anything else to wear, so I'll go with black. I'm safe.
I like it. It looks good on you. Looks good on you. Before we start at all, I want to talk about...
I was going to get right... No?
No. We've got to talk about this because we've got to talk about the party you had for your daughter.
My daughter's birthday party the other night, her 30th birthday.
Yes.
It's hard to believe, actually. Happy birthday, Stephanie.
Yes, happy birthday.
So what about the party?
Well, it was, first of all, it was a lot of fun. Great food,
we had
beautiful restaurant.
How can you go wrong?
You can't get better than that. But you dancing, you got some moves, man.
Oh, I was busting a move, yeah. Like I was doing my thing, and then I did a little Ukrainian dancing, which I'm surprised I didn't split my pants. But
are you sore from doing the Ukrainian dancing?
No, actually, I'm surprised. I thought I was going to be really sore, but I wasn't. And then, you know what? I got to sing with you.
You did,
and
yes.
Me, you, and my wife, right?
Exactly.
We sang a trio. I'm not sure how it sounded, but it was...
Hey, it was fun nonetheless.
It was a Grease song, right? We sang a Grease song.
Yeah.
Something from Grease. Can't remember what it was.
Yeah, doesn't matter. So much going on this week, though.
Oh, boy. We got lots to tell you. And, coming up later in the show, the Beer League Beauty is back, but not for long because she's heading out to Hollywood. So we'll be talking to her. Speaking of Hollywood, Hollywood lost one of its finest.
Yeah, Mary Tyler Moore. I loved watching that show.
Me
and
too.
the Dick Van Dyke Show that she was first on. Amazing. I couldn't believe how we've come so far. Back then, you had the two separate beds in the bedroom. You had to have one foot on the floor all the time.
Complete pajamas.
Right?
Yeah.
Now it's all gone to hell.
Yeah. None of that exists. Now, what was their names in that show?
Laura and Rob Petrie.
You got it.
Yep.
You got it.
And it was the Alan Brady show he wrote for, right? But such great comedy.
You know what? I'm sorry, but I loved TV back then. I thought it was great.
Remember when he went by the couch or the ottoman?
Over he went.
Yeah, exactly.
The best. And you know what? They actually loved each other a lot.
I think they did.
Well, he said if we weren't married
already,
we'd have been together.
Yeah.
So.
Well, and he said it was the best 5 years of his life. So Dick Van Dyke did, so good tribute to her.
And she had a tough life. She had a lot of things going on in her life. She had diabetes, but she was a big spokesman for juvenile diabetes around the world. They're going to miss her for that. But she still looked amazing.
Beautiful,
for 80. I know
beautiful lady. I mean, her whole life. And classy.
Yeah, and what they said about her is one of the few people, and I can imagine, because Hollywood is a very snooty place. Yeah. And a lot of people don't like people, they're jealous of people. Nobody ever had a bad thing to say about Mary Tyler Moore.
Exactly.
So, God bless you. We'll miss you, honey.
Yeah.
But I think, you know what? We'll do something in tribute.
I think we should.
Yeah, and we know what it is already. I don't
exactly.
Know
you got to watch more shows and you find out what we do in memory of her.
It might have something to do with dancing.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Speaking of dancing, Dirty Dancing, the movie, 30 years old this week. 30 years since that movie came out.
I can't believe it.
I know. I remember watching Jennifer Grey and Patrick Swayze in that movie. And it was just so incredible. It was so romantic, but the music was fantastic. And him teaching her how to dance was just like, are you kidding me? I wanted to be her.
What woman didn't love that movie?
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Everybody wanted to be the dancer, right?
Exactly.
And do the thing they were doing. And of course, Patrick is now gone, but 30 years, unbelievable. And I guess they're going to have a special edition coming out or something.
Yeah, they're talking about that. And they've got a stage show on it and all that kind of stuff.
Speaking of stage shows, The Bodyguard, which I love that movie. Okay, maybe men aren't supposed to, but I thought that was a great movie. Kevin Costner, Whitney Houston.
Again, another romantic movie.
Yeah. And now that's gone to stage, and you're going to be able to see it in Toronto, one of the Mervish productions. Right. So look that up. I would actually like to see. I think that would be pretty
I want to
cool.
see who they put in Kevin Costner's spot. It'll be interesting.
I want to see who they put in Whitney's spot.
Yeah. Oh, they better be able to sing. Right?
Yeah. And,
that's a tough one.
And Mel Gibson's been singing away.
Well, he's been doing something. He had his 9th child.
Well, I was telling you, singing after. Can you believe it? 9th child.
61 years old he is, 9 kids. Wow. He has to make a lot of money because 9 children?
Yeah.
That's a lot of mouths to feed.
So he's had his times, but you know what?
Yeah,
Good for him.
up and down. Yeah, hey.
I don't think I'd want a kid at 61.
No. I don't want a kid now, let alone 61.
Grandchildren are great because you can spoil them
Well,
and
yeah,
watch
maybe.
them, take care
In
of
good
them,
time.
and then send them.
Sons.
Yeah. Well, when we're
Just remember.
another 10, 15 years when we're in our 60s, right?
After you're married,
Chef Lorenzo. Remember Chef Lorenzo?
Of course.
Food truck. We got to sit out in the middle of some street in the middle of nowhere and got the most incredible food ever.
Oh.
We're going to be putting a show together with Chef Lorenzo, probably in the next couple of weeks.
Okay.
About food truck weddings. You're not going to want to miss this one because this is what's happening now. He is starting to get booked like crazy to do weddings.
Well, you know what? His food is so classy. It's like you're at a fancy dining place, even though it's coming from a food truck. You can't get any better than that. So I could see why that would be popular. And probably, you're saving money on a venue and all that kind of stuff. So, hey, that seems like the way to go. And if you're having an outdoor wedding, what better way to have it?
Well, he was telling me about one wedding that he just booked, and it's in a mansion right on the lake on the beach.
Nice.
Yeah, so they're going to have the wedding there, and then he's going to supply all the food.
Wow, sounds like fun.
I mean, my mouth is watering.
I know, thinking about it.
Now, he has to understand, when we do this show, we're going to have to taste the food and make sure
Of
it's
course.
okay for the bride and groom
Of course.
and the rest of the family. So
Does he do the cake too? I wonder.
probably. He does it all.
Wow.
He's amazing. So Chef Lorenzo, look out for that one. Get on our YouTube channel, subscribe, and it'll come right to your door. Say, Chef Lorenzo Show is up today.
Yeah.
Share, like, and we'll love you even more. I never thought I would say this,
Okay.
but I'm actually super proud of a Clinton.
A Clinton? Mm-hmm. Chelsea Clinton?
Yeah.
I knew you were talking about
Yeah,
that.
she stood up. Kudos to her because she stood up and said, look, leave Barron Trump out of it. Stop badgering, stop bullying.
Yeah, that's not fair.
It's the media. People are making nasty comments. It's terrible.
It is terrible. It's just unnecessary.
Yeah. I mean, he's already in a situation where he's in a world that's not
Brand new.
Yeah, and it's not normal. Not everybody. There's only been 45 presidents.
Yeah.
Let him be a kid. Leave him alone. They're talking about he may have this disease or he's like
Oh,
this.
come
Come
on.
on, just leave him alone and let the family be a family.
Yeah.
And the president be the president.
Exactly.
Now, the president did have a few problems. They had some protests the day after the inauguration.
Yeah, a few.
Yeah.
The women's protest march.
Honestly, I'm not putting anybody down. Please let me know. I don't understand what we were protesting. I don't. Women's rights, have they dissolved? Have they gone? Are they?
No, I guess they're just afraid they will be because he's supposed to be this, against women and all that. So I think that's what women are worried about is that he's going to take away, maybe their right to vote, their right to, do whatever in life and not get good jobs and all that kind of stuff. So that's what I basically think the protest was about.
I'd rather see a world protest where we go up against countries that are enslaving women, that are treating them horrible, that are killing them if they're female,
Yeah.
that are mutilating genitals. I mean, there's something that we need to get up and all stand up about. I mean,
Yeah.
we got it great here in North America. Trump, first of all, doesn't have the power to change people's rights. And is there anything that you can't do
No.
as a woman?
No.
And equal pay, police officers get paid the same thing. I think if you're the president, you would get paid the same thing, right?
Yeah.
So, I don't know. If there's another reason, please let us know.
Yeah,
Write
we'll
us-
talk about it.
Write us and we'll talk about it.
We'll talk about
I'd
it.
love to have my eyes open. So,
And we're going to talk about something coming up.
what's that?
Well,
Oh, the Beer League Beauty is in the house.
Yes.
You know what she's doing?
warming up.
She's drinking beer.
Well, that is warming up, right? There you go.
So she's up next on the Friday Wrap with Peet Reet.
It's Peet and Reet and the Friday Wrap, and I can't believe it's been 6 months since we had this hockey legend
Well,
here.
before we even talk about that, I mean, we've changed. We're now in our hockey NHL
Well-
because we're in hockey amongst hockey greatness, right?
Exactly.
So we had to wear this. Now you can continue on.
Nicole, welcome back.
Thank
I
you.
cannot believe you're here. The Beer League Beauty,
Beer League
of course.
Beauty,
Of course.
Nicole Court, unbelievably skilled at hockey. If you haven't had a chance, get on YouTube, search her, and you're gonna see. I mean, we tried to do it right, and I mean, I played hockey all my
Pitifully.
life. Okay, I was her coach a long time ago. I can't even come close to what she's doing now. So
We just looked pathetic, is what we look like. So
I
you
always
can watch
blush the
that.
whole time. When you get some compliments.
Thanks for coming.
You're welcome.
There's so much going on with you right now.
I know.
My gosh, it's
So
crazy.
let's start back in July and then move forward.
Okay.
What's been happening?
I only remember the lately. So I went to St. Louis, which was such a cool experience. I got to play on the Winter Classic rink
Really?
at Busch Stadium.
Awesome.
Yeah, so I played with a few NHL alumni, and it was called the Frozen Cup of Hockey. It's to raise awareness for autism and this little boy who passed away from it or something related to it. So it was a good experience. We all went and we got to dress in like the baseball rooms, change rooms, and then we went on the ice. And the whole game, I couldn't even focus on playing because I was just like,
In awe.
looking at every picture, I'm just like not even looking at the ring.
What
It
an
was the
experience,
best.
all right?
Yes. And it was nice because then I drove through Chicago. So that was an overnight trip. Drove through Chicago. I met with Sauce Kit, did a little video there, so that wasn't a big deal. And then and then we just have this weekend.
Crushed ice, though. You did something preliminary with them,
I-
right? Red Bull crushed ice?
Didn't we talk about that on the last one, I think?
Yeah, we did, but you were doing something, weren't you doing something before Christmas? No? Hasn't happened yet?
No, it hasn't happened
Okay.
yet. So
All right.
the season starts now. The season has started for them. So some of them are in Australia and Finland. I don't maybe Russia, doing races there. But mine start in North America.
Okay, now explain what that is for people who don't know.
I have
'Cause
no
it's-
idea.
I'd love-
It's
if I was your
surprising,
age,
not
I'd be
a lot of
doing it.
people know. I know one of the events was in Niagara Falls, so anyone from the falls, if they went, they could see it there. What it is it's called ice cross downhill, actually. It's a sport before it became Red Bull Crushed Ice. And it's an ice track. I don't even know, like no other track. It's just straight down with different jumps and curves. It's kind of like related to rollerblading, but without a skate park involved, so a straight track.
And you're on skates.
Downhill?
And you're on skates, and it's downhill, yeah.
So you could get really
Sometimes
a lot
it's uphill. Like
okay.
at the World Championship, it was 16 feet uphill. I never made it over.
Yeah.
I never made it to the finish line because I couldn't make it over. So it's downhill, downhill, jump, jump, and then just straight uphill.
Oh my gosh.
So they just throw curveballs at you.
Kill me now. That
Yeah.
would be it.
So when you get up there, I mean, you're a hockey player. We play on flat ice, right? And you get up there and look down. Come on, that's got to be freaky.
It's terrifying. I've never been so close to being like, not doing this. I get up there and there's like all this pressure from all like the world champs behind
Nice,
you.
yeah.
And I'm sitting there like, there's no way. And you just got to take the plunge. You just got to do it. And you almost have to take the plunge every time you do it. It's not even like it gets better.
Do you know how
I imagine
fast?
it's worse.
Yeah.
Do you know how fast you were going at any one point?
Realize that I have trouble with speed. So it's a nice sport because if you don't want to go fast, you got blades. It's not like you don't have control over it. So you just snowplow, which is so dangerous. But the guys go like something like 50 miles per hour. It's
skates.
ridiculous.
50
Just
miles per hour.
straight.
So that's
Right.
80 kilometers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just like terrifying. to
So
look
if you
at.
fall, that's like, being
Now, is
dropped
there-
out of a car.
Is there a chance to go over the edge?
I've never seen it happen, and I mean, I guess you could. At the 16-foot wall, you could. It said no right turns on the top.
Oh.
Because if you went over, you would have went straight over.
Oh my gosh, that's insane.
So that's coming up. You have going to 3 competitions for
Yes,
that,
well,
right?
hopefully 3. The last one is the
No,
World
she's
Champion-
going. Let me correct you.
Into
There's 3
I'm ready.
competitions you're going to. Okay.
So first one is Lessard. Never seen the track before. I know last year the Quebec track was steep. I didn't do good, and that scared me so I had Bathurst first last year. I was like, I love this sport. I got it. I get to Lessard get to the Quebec one, and I was like, oh God, I hate this sport.
Why am I doing this?
And I was like, I'm never doing it again. And then I get an email for the World Championship. So it just all depends. It's a numbers game, right? And they pick wild cards, so I don't know about Ottawa yet, but potentially. So we're gonna see how Lessard goes. And Bathurst is my favorite. So
That's incredible.
yeah.
Now you're going to have to scoot out of here shortly because you're heading to LA. What's going on with that?
I'm so excited. What it was is like a last minute entry I made on a contest by Canadian Tire. I posted a video just doing like a dangle pretty much. It was accuracy and stick moves. I just combined
Just
it
a
and made
dangle,
one.
folks.
Dangling something.
And I never even thought I would win, but posted it, tagged them, and then I got notified the next morning, and it was like so this was like a few days ago, and then I was like, oh God, I'm going to LA this weekend.
For the All-Star game and skills competition.
I figured it was just that. So I was like, okay, just that. Then I just got an email. I haven't told you guys this. I just got an email saying that they organized a meet and greet with Connor McDavid on Saturday.
Wow.
So for an hour. So I get to sit there, talk to him. I'm going to
Teach
take
him some
pictures.
things.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Now, if I recall, the skill you did was where you came in, put the puck over a stick, then let it go in front of you, laid it down, turned it around, spun it
Yeah.
around, threw it into the net.
Yeah, and I threw it into a target in the net.
Yeah, and she just said...
And you hit the target?
Yeah. Well, it took a few times. I mean, the video.
I don't believe that. I think she
I remember when you tried to teach us how to do, even
It's easier
flip
on
it.
the ice.
It was so hard to do. I'm like
If I
so
had skates on, I would
impressed.
have felt better. I can tell you that, because I
See?
always felt better with skates.
Yeah.
And my
Me too.
gloves.
I find running and stick handling don't make sense to me. So I either stick handle or run. There's no like combination.
I don't know. Figure skates and sticks just don't work for me.
Now you're going to meet a producer down there,
Yeah, so
Jared Bruckheimer.
yes. So there's a
CSI.
few different things. So he has a private ice session where he has different celebs out, and I just got an email by this guy that runs another charity game I'm going to LA in March for puppies, which is going to be cute. But he goes, "Are you interested in getting out there?" So Saturday is going to be awesome. I go on with Isaiah, which is the Old Spice guy, to make a video for his 7-minute hockey show with his best friend in the morning. Then I go to the meet and greet. Then I go to this ice time with Jerry, with the producer, and meet celebrities, get pictures there. And then I just got another email by the same guy inviting me to a Hollywood party after.
Oh my
it's
gosh.
cool to be
You're probably
invited.
not coming back.
I don't know if I'm going to fit it in on Saturday.
Oh,
Will
that's
you remember
gonna
us
be
small
crazy.
people when you...
Yeah.
become
When
a
you're
different
living
person?
in LA,
Yeah.
traveling the world.
Keep room for the Peet Reet show.
I will.
So
Awesome.
how pumped are you?
So excited. You know what, my mom asked me that, and it's kind of like I'm super excited over here, and then I'm super nervous that I'm not going to be able to organize everything, because it's kind of like a networking thing for me too. So it's not just
course.
fun. I'm not just going to have fun playing hockey and meet people. No, every minute I'm going to be networking myself.
Of course.
And building,
Yeah.
especially in LA where it's important, right? So there's two sides of it. One side I'm like, yeah, let's go, and then the other I'm like, oh, be careful.
You're
tread
going to do
lightly.
great. You're going to do
I
great.
hope so.
Everything you've done has been great so far, and you're on your
Thank
way.
you.
We know you're on your way. Congratulations
success.
for everything you've done.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
And have fun. Say hi to her brother when you're in.
Yeah, if he happens to
imagine
be
he's
there.
playing hockey. Yeah.
He loves
A
hockey.
goalie. He plays
We'll put him
goalie.
in net.
He probably hasn't been there since he was like 10, 12. But yeah, funny.
All right, so if they want to see you, how do they get to check you out on that?
At Beer League Beauty. It used to be at Beer League Beauty 311 the last time we talked. Now it's just at Beer League Beauty on Instagram. And you can also just Google Beer League Beauty and all my social, because I've done it when I check them. Everyone's Googled themselves. All my social medias will come up, so that's like the easiest way to do it.
It's like, have you made Wikipedia yet? You know,
I'll tell you.
you know it's the next
You know the
step up.
hockey term when people say Google me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I always wanted to say that.
Yeah. There you go.
And you're going to be surprised, because this lady does some amazing things with
Yes, she
puck.
does.
It just blows you away.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming by, and we got to take a rest for a week, right? Now, actually, we're going to be busy shooting next
Very
week.
busy.
And we'll let you know next Friday on the Friday Wrap what we're up to. Anyways, have a great week. We'll see you next Friday on the Friday Wrap, and God bless. See you later.